What's going on, guys? It's Venomousfatman right here, and I got a brand new verdict for you guys right now. I'm talking about a movie I got a chance to actually see the midnight showing to last night. It just came out today officially, or at least at midnight when I went, last night to check it out. I'm talking about the Green Hornet. As you can see, I got my green shirt on. I'm ready to talk about this movie. So anyway, to get right down into it, let me give you guys a little bit of backstory. Pretty much, I've heard about this movie for a long time, all the way back in Comic-Con 2009, where I actually got a chance to see the car, which is called the Black Beauty, that pretty much the Green Hornet and Kato ride in. I got to see the car firsthand. I was really pumped up for this because the car looks sweet. It's pretty much looks like a Cadillac with machine guns on it. So I was pretty much ready and pumped for this, so it looked pretty cool. But anyway, besides that, I'm also a big Green Hornet fan. Okay, I really love my favorite character, obviously, like many other people's, Kato, because it's Bruce Lee from back in the day from the old TV series. So I was really pumped up for this. So anyway, as time went on, a couple people would start saying things here and there that, of certain decisions that were being made for certain actors and plot points and things like that. And it got pretty much, the movie, The Green Hornet, got pretty much a bad rap over time, at least for the most part of 2010, I should say, or 2009 to 2010. So I started to lower down my hopes a little bit because, since I'm a purist of this series, I was really hoping that, they could probably do something really well with this. So I went into this movie last night, to the midnight showing. I went into this movie thinking okay, I'm just going to go see this movie just to see how Kato is. As long as Kato is a decent character, he kicks some ass and just takes names later on and just does what he does best, I'm going to be good. He might not be Bruce Lee, but hell, it'll be okay for me. So anyway, I go into the movie, I sit down, I watch the movie, and I gotta say, this movie was amazing. This was probably a really great, nice way to start off 2011 as far as movies are concerned, and here's why. Number one, the action is awesome. There is some crazy moments in this. They have this thing in here, without giving too much plot points away, okay, but there's this thing called Kato Vision that, is one of the big things of what was, publicized about this movie, is that pretty much you get to see things and see the world or the situation that's going on at the moment the way that Kato sees, almost in this kind of real, was it semi, virtual, or almost kind of superhuman vision that he has, where he identifies hazards and stuff, and pretty much time slows down. He's moving all crazy fast and stuff, like picking the crap out of people. It on paper it sounds like, wow, what, maybe this is a little bit too much and it's not really Kato, but when you see it in motion, it actually is amazing. It is really cool. There was some jaw-dropping moments, some moments that pretty much everybody in the movie theater was going nuts over. It was crazy. It was awesome. It was great. The guy playing Kato is awesome, hands down. So a lot of you guys out there that were holding your breath on it, I'm telling you right now, go see this. It is freaking amazing. Besides that, one of the big things a lot of people were also a little skeptical about was Seth Rogan playing the title part of the Green Hornet. So here's the thing about him, which at first, when I first saw him, I was thinking, okay, you know what? I don't think he's really going to be up to the challenge for it. I know he got the part for the Green Hornet from his, role in Pineapple Express, but I'm not sold on it yet. But when I actually finally saw it and I watched the whole entire movie, I was like, you know what? Yeah, this actually works. So what really makes it work is pretty much the pairing between the guys that they got for Green Hornet and Kato, which is Seth Rogan, and the other guy that they got. I don't remember his name at the moment. It escapes me, but if you guys know who it is, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've probably seen pictures of him already. But pretty much the whole movie, the whole big premise about it is pretty much the dynamic between Green Hornet and Kato. Pretty much the two guys, it's an origin story of how they meet, how they come together after the death of pretty much, the Green Hornet's father. And they come together, they team up, they start, doing all crazy stuff, and they decide, you know what, after a whole bunch of stuff that happens, without giving too much away, after a whole bunch of stuff that happens, they're going to go out and fight crime their way, not the traditional way that a normal superhero would normally do, that everybody knows he's a superhero. We're going to be like one of the bad guys and, pose as bad guys, but we're actually going to have good intentions. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that happens with that. Now, one of the things that caught me by surprise that worked so well was that besides it being, somewhat serious in a sense where it has great action, great choreography, great explosions and guns going off, there is a great sense of humor here. And not to the point where it makes fun of the actual, intellectual property, the IP. It doesn't make fun of it, the fact that it is the Green Hornet. It has a comedy that kind of works very well and blends nicely and just gets it about right with the amount of action that's involved, because there is story in here that is pretty pretty decent. And there's some plot holes here and there, that are kind of little but that is completely overshadowed by how much you guys are going to laugh and get a kick out of all the sequences that are in this movie. There's a ton of funny jokes in here that I'm not going to spoil any of them, because when you see them, you're going to be on your floor laughing. But besides that, okay, there's very funny sequences. Some of the action sequences are amazing. There's so many good stuff going on here with this movie. So anyway, I really recommend that you guys check out this movie. It's really awesome. I really hope that a lot more people go and see this movie, because in my opinion, so far for 2011, this is the one movie I've seen in a good while that I'm coming out of the movie theater saying this movie deserves a sequel, because I just think it's that good. And I think I had a great time. I had a ball with this movie. I was on the floor laughing. I was on the edge of my seat when all the different action and fighting sequences were going on. I really came out of this movie satisfied. So I'm definitely sure that when you guys go see it, you're going to feel the exact same way. So anyway, that's my verdict on the Green Hornet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments and video responses. I don't mind. Just keep it civil. Let me know what you guys think of this movie. If you've seen it already, if you were kind of skeptical about it, are you going to go see this movie now just because of my opinion and stuff, or from word of mouth from all over the place? Put it out there on the comment section, guys. So anyway, here's the 2011. What a great start for movies. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Venomous is gone. I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day, people.